Abundant wildlife, a strong economy and vibrant modern cities like Gaborone make Botswana one of the special countries to visit in Africa. For the past decade, Botswana has played host to the Toyota 1000 Desert Race, the premier event on the MSA Off-Road Championship calendar. This year, over 300 car, motorcycle and quad entries converged on the Botswana capital and prepared to do battle with the extreme conditions this event has to offer. Crews went through the ritual of documentation and scrutineering before getting ready to tackle the 37-kilometer time trial that would determine the starting positions for the 500-kilometer race section the following day. Competition in the production vehicle category was expected to be tough, with race entries from Toyota, Isuzu, Nissan, Mitsubishi and Ford fighting it out for overall and class honors. A hat-trick of wins in the special vehicle category has placed the father and son Chepe combo in an almost unassailable lead in the 2001 MSA Off-Road Special Vehicle Championship. What are the chances of 4 in a row?
4 in a row would be absolutely lovely, but everybody wishes for these type of things, so we will try hard. But to win the championship, we should not even try so hard, because we're nearly there. So, but it's not in our blood, so we're going to try and get out in front if we can. But it's a long race. It's 2 full days tomorrow, 500 kilometers a day. And we're going to set our foot and pace, which we're going to try and keep all the way. So if there are any flyers, they must go, and we'll stay with our pace. And hopefully we'll do well. Hopefully if we can pull it off, it will be fantastic.
Phil Nell has earned the title of Mr. Consistency in his Class B look truggy and survived an armed robbery in which he was shot through the arm and thigh only 2 weeks ago.
The biggest strategy is to finish the race, and this time it's even a bigger challenge after the disaster I had with the shooting incident. So I'm just going to try to go and finish out there. I'm not going to try for first, second or third place. I'll take the points that the other guys don't win.
Franz Chevek Sr. has a 31-point lead over reigning Class B champion Phil Nell in the Special Vehicle Drivers' Championship, while Franz Chevek Jr. has a 43-point lead over Greg Harvey's co-driver, Boyd Stone. After 3 consecutive Class D wins of the season in the Class D Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser, Botswana resident Shumi van Vieren leads the production vehicle category.
This is my 11th desert race this year. I've finished it 6 times. The best I've done is I've won my class in Class E 96 and had a couple of seconds and thirds during the years. So this year we're going to try and win the class, and doing so try and extend our lead in the overall championship.
Consistent performances in the hotly contested Class E for 4-cylinder buckies sees Kutsia Laviskafny lying 6th in the Production Vehicle Drivers' Championship. Van Vieren has a 7-point lead over Hannes Schwabler in the Production Vehicle Drivers' Championship, while Schwabler's co-driver Richard Leake tops the log in the Co-Drivers' Championship. The 37-kilometer time trial on the outskirts of Gaborone delivered a surprise winner in relative newcomer to off-road racing, Greg Dowse and co-driver VZ van Zel, who were closely followed by another father and son team of Gary and Bodo Berthold in the locally designed and built M&E Grass Raceco. Fastest of the production vehicles was former multiple touring car champion Camille de Villiers and Francois Jourdan in the Class C Nissan Hardbody, with teammates and former off-road champions Hannes Schwabler and Richard Leake in a similar vehicle matching their time. In fifth place and making a welcome return to off-road racing after a layoff was former single-seater ace and winner of the 1996 Toyota 1000, Marius Borain in the Mighty Mag. But he had newcomer to the special vehicle category, Terence Marsh, in the Raceco to deal with. Multiple champions and special vehicle championship leaders, Franz Chevek Sr. and Jr., could only manage 7 fastest in the V Motors Chenoweth, and hot on their wheels was Kevin Berthold in a single-seater Aceco. Reigning special vehicle champion Shamir Bariawa powered his V6 500-plus horsepower Scat engine Kornbeek Junko into 8th place, but had Lichtenberg 400 winner Cliff Barker and Malcolm Joubert in the back of the Performance Products Land Rover breathing down his neck. Barker elected to miss the Nissan Sugarbell 400 to enable him to prepare the Land Rover for victory in the Toyota 1000. local Toyota stalwarts Avi Renica and Robin Houghton have won 5 production vehicle championships for Toyota and were pinning their hopes on the much improved Class T Land Cruiser. Botswana businessman Atang Makakaneni and former quad racer Evan Hutchinson make for a formidable combination in the Hellman Logistics Junko and would start in 12th place. In a turn-up for the books, former special vehicle contenders Mark Corbett and Juan Moore dominated Class D in the Petronas Isuzu. Andrew and Chris Birkin held the Toyota flag up high by posting the fastest time in Class E in the Castrol Toyota Hilux, but there was drama for Harvey van Deventer from the M1 4x4 team when he rolled his Class E Toyota Hilux. Mark Ferguson tried to lend a hand, but in the end it was manpower that came to the rescue, and the luckless van Deventer was on his way again. Dawson Van Zyl would start first in the morning, followed by the Bertolds and the Nissans of Kobler and de Villiers, who both posted at the same time in the time trial. Special vehicles filled the next 5 places, with Barker rounding out the top 10. American-built trucks are starting to gain popularity in South African off-road racing, and the most recent addition to the fold is the Ford Ranger of Neil Woolridge. But how well are these rather large specimens suited to local conditions?
Our car for this race, I think it'll be ideally suited. It is an American-built Ranger. It's built for desert racing, and judging by the way it went today, it felt very good. Similar conditions to what we had in Barberspun, where it also went very well. We've been through the car from bumper to bumper, checked everything, made quite a few changes, and it's really going well, and we're hoping for a good race.
The Vacation Vans Jeep have had a checkered history in local off-road racing, but this season has seen consistent finishes and even a race lead in the Sugarbout 400.
Oh, it's good to be back. She's not a little girl anymore. She's a big lady now. She's one mean truck to drive. I'm looking forward to really getting into terms with her. 1,000 kilometers. I think it's going to be really good. I think the truck's very competitive now, and I think we can give the boys a run for their money.
The Walker Evans-built Jojo Tank Chevrolet of Cook Milter has the potential to finish high up in the placings.
I think they're suitable because they're born and bred in America, in desert conditions like the Baja. We got big wheels, we got wide tires, which is beneficial when we're in sand conditions like we expect in the desert here. And yes, we're hoping to have a good run on the American tracks this year.
More